Good evening, everyone. Here we are for another Coin Night live auction. It is, I had to look, the 8th of May. It's Mother's Day. I don't know what the date is. But anyhow, here we are, ready for another night of auction. And it looks like I've got probably about I'm going to say 10 to 15 second delay, which isn't a good thing, but it's the best I can do, unfortunately. Maybe if I try to, let's see, maybe if I try to give a lower resolution, perhaps it will work better. Let's see. Yeah, resolution's probably set too high. Hi. Okay, now let me see if I can get it off my nose hairs and back on my face. Let's see here. I didn't even think about this before I got into this, so hang on just a second. There we go. Maybe this might work better. Okay. So, who are we saying hi to today? There's Mark, Carl, Eric, Paul, Mr. Adams, JJ Addict. Got a few nice items for tonight. And I'm ready to get started. It's about 5 minutes after, so let's go ahead and hit these items. How about that? We've got some good stuff coming up tonight. I'm glad you guys are here. Let me start up with, let's see if I can bring my other camera up. Chick. Let's see. This is kind of strange. Nope. Evidently, I can't get the attention of two different cameras. That's kind of weird. Okay, we'll do it this way. Best I can do, since I can't show it down below, I would like to be able to show it down below. Let me see if I can get anything else working here. Let me kill this and re-enter it. See if I can get that to work. Nope. Okay, can't get it to work. So I've got a camera down, but we can do it this way. I've got this sheet right here, and I will show you as I can. This sheet of Lincoln cents right here. It is priced at $25. It has somewhere in the neighborhood of $25 worth of coins in it. But here, we're going to do it a lot cheaper than that. All of them uncirculated coins as it appears to me. We're going to run this at a $15 start. $15. Who wants to get me started? $15. This is lot number one. Lot number one, $25 sheet of coins starting at $15. 15, anybody bid a 15? It's the best I can do there, unfortunately. Let's see if I can show you any better with this, with the microscope. Let's see, that's not the microscope. There we go. Maybe a little bit better. We've got a nice little sheet of coins here. Nice little sheet of 20 coins starting at $15. Under $1 a coin, folks. Get me started. Anybody get me started? There's Dennis at 15. Stanley at 15 looking for a $16 bid. 15 now, 16. Looking for a $16 bid. Anybody bid a 16? There's a 44. There's a 44D. 45. 16. Anybody bid a 16? Looking for a $16 bid. Anybody bid a 16? Let's see if I can do these. I have to do these sideways because I'm in my dyno here. Oh, wait, that's an RPM. That's RPM number 4 right there. So you get an RPM. Let's see. I can see by the shape of the mint mark that it's RPM number 4. Here, let me take the coin out of the page so you can see it. I didn't even know this was in there. Yep, that's RPM 4. So you get that out of it. I didn't even know that was in there. Cool. So let me raise this back up and get us back on track here. So that's this 54S right here. Got Stanley at 19 now. I have to kind of fold things around a little bit to be able to show you all of them. Here's a 55 plane and then a 55D. None of these are in particularly wonderful condition, but they're also not just dogs. Here's a 56D. Here's a 57D. And a 58 plane and another 58 plane. So I started these off at 15. We're currently up to $21. 21, looking for a bid of 22. 22, anybody bid of 22? 22, looking for a bid of 22. Now anybody bid of 22? There's Carl at 22, now 23. How about a bid of 23? Anybody bid of 23? 23, now looking for a bid of 23. How about a bid of 23? Anybody bid of 23? Yep, there's some nice looking coins in here actually. So it's 20 coins on the sheet. All of them look pretty nice. There's a toner for you right there. It's a pretty toner actually. It's a 1950. And then the 54S happens to be an RPM. That's this coin right here. RPM number 4. Stanley's at $24. 24, looking for a bid of 25. 25, anybody bid of 25. Looking for a bid of 25. How about a bid of 25? Anybody bid of 25? You can't do $24.50. And you get past $20, we do $1 increments, not 50-cent increments. 50-cent increments stop at $20. So need a bid of 25, looking for a bid of 25. Got Stanley at 24, looking for a bid of 25. 25, any bid of 25, look a bid of 25, now 25. Got $24.50 going once, looking for a bid of 25. How about a bid of 25? $24, I'm sorry, 25. No, Stanley, you've got the high bid at 24. You got the high bid at 24, looking for a bid of 25, 25, any bid of 25. Looking for a bid of 25, 25, now any bid of 25. Got 24 going twice. Okay, there's Carl at 26. 26 now, looking for a bid of 27. 26, looking for a bid of 27, 27, now any bid of 27. We're $27, looking for 27, any bid of 27. Looking for a bid of 27, now any bid of 27. Looking for 27, got 26 going once. Looking for a bid of 27, 27 now, a bid of 27. Got Stanley at 27, 27 now, 28. 28, how about a bid of 28? 28 now, a bid of 28. Got 28, 28 now, looking for a bid of 29. 29, a bid of 29. Looking for a bid of 29 now. 29, a bid of 29. 29, a bid of 29. Got 28 going once. Looking for a bid of 29. Looking for a bid of 29 now. 29. There's 29. Crispy. Crispy at 29. 29 now. 30. Now 30. Looking for a bid of $30. $30. Anybody bid of $30? 30. Anybody bid of 30? Got 30 with Stanley. 30 with Stanley. Stanley now 31. 31. Carl is out. Looking for a bid of $31. 31. Anybody bid of 31? Any of these other ones could be RPMs. However, I don't know. I haven't checked this. I mean, I just got it, and it's just here. So I haven't done anything with it other than put it in the auction here. It was priced at $25 when I got it. $30. Stanley's at $30. $30. Anybody bid at 31? Looking for a bid at 31. 31 now. Anybody bid at 31? Got $30 going twice. Looking for a bid at 31. 31 now. Anybody bid at 31? Looking for $31. 31. Anybody bid at 31? Looking for a bid at 31. Anybody bid at 31? Last and final call at $30. Looking for a bid at 31. How about a bid at 31? Anybody bid at 31? And we're sold to Stanley at $30. $30. Thank you, Stanley. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Here's my next lot is this right here. This is a sheet of proof cents. It's a full sheet, 20 coins. These are all proofs. And we're going to start this off at $19. It was marked at $30. You get a 1956. There's a 58, a couple of 59s. See if I can get this to focus. There we go. 60, some 61, 62, 63, 64. Hello, Stephen. So yeah. So there's this sheet. It's 20 coins. Looking for a bit of, what was it? $19. $19 get me started. 19. Anybody bid of 19? 19. Looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? 19. Anybody bid of 19? 19. Looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? Anybody bid of 19? Look a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? Get a 1956 proof. 1958 proof. You get 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. You get 20 coins, $19, less than $1 a coin. Anybody want to start me? $19, 19. Anybody bid of 19? Got Crispy at 19 now, 20. 19 now, 20. Anybody bid of 20? Looking for a bid of 20 now. Anybody bid of 20? Looking for a bid of 20? How about a bid of 20? $20. Looking for a bid of $20. Anybody bid of $20? 20. Anybody bid of 20? $20. Anybody bid of 20? Looking for a bid of 20? Stanley, you're going to have to bid of 20. Looking for a bid of $20 now. 20. Anybody bid of 20? Looking for $20. 20. 19 going once. Looking for a bid of 20. Anybody bid of 20? Looking for a bid of 20 now. Anybody bid of 20? $19. Looking for a bid of 20. Going twice now. Looking for a bid of 20. 20 now. Anybody bid of 20? 19. Looking for a bid of 20. Last and final call. $19. Looking for a bid of 20. 20 now. Anybody bid of 20? Looking for a bid of 20? Hello, Stephen. There's Stanley at 21. 21 now. Looking for a bit of 22. 22. How about a bit of 22? Anybody bid of 22? Got just over $1 a coin now. Barely over $1 a coin. And you're getting a 56 proof and a 58 proof. Both wheat cents. There's your 56. And then your 58. A couple of 59s. Then you go into 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64. Crispy at 22. 22 now, looking for a bit of 23. Here's your 58. Here's the 56. A couple of 59s. I think this is in the pocket. I don't think that spotting is actually on the coins. Pulling it out now to check. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the spotting is on the sheet, not on the coins. Oh, that was stapled together at the top. I just yanked a staple out. That's why it was so hard to do. It was stapled at the top. That was so the coins wouldn't fall out. I got to get this staple all the way out of here. Got a $23 bid now from Stanley. Looking for a bid of 24. 24. Anybody bid of 24? Looking for a bid of 24. Hello, Bill. 24 now. Anybody bid of 24? I got 24. 24 now, looking for a bit of 25. 25, itty bitty bit of 25, looking for a bit of 25. 25, anybody bit of 25. 25 now, a bit of 25. So the spots that you see are on the plastic sheet, not on the coin. That's actually a pretty nice 61 proof there. There, got that one out without a problem. See, it's not the spots. Spots are not on the coin. Spots are on the holder. 61, got 3 62s in here. There's 1, 2. That one is hazy. Don't know if there's any double dies in here. Don't know anything about what they are except that they are proof coins. That one is not toned. That is not toning. That's just how it's reflecting in the camera. I wish it was toned like that. Another 63. So we've got a whole row of 63. And then we got a 64 here. And then all of these on the bottom are 64s. Got Crispy at 24, 24, looking for a bit of 25, 25, a bit of 25. 24, 24 going once, looking for a bit of 25 there. Stanley at 25, 25 now, 26. How about a bit of 26? 26 now, looking for a bit of 26. 26, anybody bit of 26, looking for a bit of 26. At 25, 25, looking for a bit of 26 now, anybody bit of 26. Got 25 going once, looking for a bit of 26, 26, anybody bit of 26. You got 26, Crispy at 26. Crispy at 26. Now looking for a bit of 27. 27, how about a bit of 27 out there? Anybody bit of 27? Easily got $30 worth of coins here. These 56 proofs sell for $10 a piece. This one's got a price at $20, but it's overstated at $20. A bit of 27, 26. Going once, looking for a bit of 27, 27, 80, a bit of 27. Looking for a bit of 27. How about a bit of 27, 80, a bit of 27? Got 26 now going twice. Looking for a bit of 27. How about a bit of 27, 80, a bit of 27? Looking for a bit of 27. Last and final call at 26. Looking for a bit of 27. Now 27, 80, a bit of 27. Looking for a bit of 27, 27, 80, a bit of 27. All right, sold to Crispy at 26. I appreciate it, Crispy. Thank you very much, sir. Next up, lot number 3, we have what's marked as a $20 sheet of earlier Lincolns. Let me go back over to the microscope and show them to you. All right, there is a 1911, 1914. This one's a 1916. There's a 16D. Is that a 19S? It's actually in pretty good shape right there. 1920. Is that a 20? Yeah, there's a 1920. There's a 20D. Let's start this off at $14, folks. 14. Give me a start at 14. Anybody bid of 14? Looking for a bit of 14? How about a bit of 14? There's a 1920S. Of course, the muckety muck, using that word again. Muckety muck's all on the page. It's not actually on the coin. That's actually a nice fine. That's graded well. There's a 25D. 25D, there's a 25S. Crispy gives me a $14 bid. 14 now, looking for a bit of 15. How about a bit of 15? There's a 26D. And a 27D. A 27S. 28. A 28D. There's a 29D. And There's a 29S, the bottom row. There's a 29S. That's a VF. It's a nice VF coin. Says it's a fine. Has a $1.40 price tag on it, but that's a VF coin. Here's a 1930. There's a 1930D. 30D. And this is a 31. So there's that. Dennis now at $17. 17. Look over a bit of 18. 18. Anybody bit of 18? Look a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? Anybody bit of 18? Look a bit of 18. Not a bit of 18. Nice looking reverses as well. The sheet doesn't give us. I wish I had my other camera because I would just be holding them up under the camera. But for some reason my other camera is not working. I can try to give us a view with this camera. Let's see. It's upside down. Can't really get much out of it that way either. That isn't going to work. I'll go back over to the micro. And I've got... Okay, Thomas Mangan is registered. And I'll add him on as a moderator so that we will have him in blue next time he shows up. And he has the $18 bid now. $18, looking for a bid of 19. How about a bit of 19? Anybody bid of 19? $19, looking for a bit of 19. Anybody bid of 19? Looking for a bit of 19. Not a bit of 19. That's a Woody, actually. Hey, look at that. It's 1920. It's a nice, very fine Woody. There it is. 19, looking for a bit of 19. 18, looking for a bit of 19. There's Stanley at 19, now 20. 19, now 20. Anybody bit of 20? Look a bit of 20. Now a bit of 20. Look a bit of 20. $20. Looking for a bit of $20. Anybody bit of 20? Probably now that I look at this, these are more like $30 worth of coins. We've got Stephen McPherson at $20 now. $20. Looking for a bit of 21. 21. How about a bit of 21? 21. Looking for a bit of 21. 21. Anybody bit of 21? Look a bit of 21. Now anybody bit of 21. 21. Anybody bit of 21? At $20. $20 now going once. Looking for a bit of 21. How about a bit of 21? Anybody bit of 21? Got Stephen McPherson at $20. Looking for a bit of 21. 21. Now anybody bit of 21? There's Stanley at 21. Looking for a bit of 22 now. 22. Anybody bit of 22? Looking for a bit of 22. 22. Anybody bit of 22? 22. Looking for a bit of 22 now. 22. Anybody bit of 22? Got 23. Thomas bids at 23. 23. Looking for a bit of 24. 24. How about a bit of 24? 24. Now anybody bit of 24? 24. Looking for a bit of 24. Now anybody bit of 24? No bit of 24, 23. Going once, looking for a bit of 24, 24. How about a bit of 24? Anybody bit of 24? At 23 going twice now, looking for a bit of 24. How about a bit of 24? Anybody bit of 24? Last and final call at 23. Looking for a bit of 24. 24 now. Anybody bit of 24? Stephen at 24 now. Stephen McPherson bids at 24. 24 now. Looking for a bit of 25. 25. 25. Anybody bit of 25? 25. Anybody bit of 25? Looking for a bit of 25. 25 now. Anybody bit of 25? There's Thomas at 25. Thomas at 25 now. 26. 26. How about a bit of 26 now? Anybody bit of 26? 26. Looking for a bit of 26 now. Anybody bit of 26? Looking for 26. $26. Anybody bit of 26? Now 25 going once. Looking for a bit of 26 now. 26. Anybody bit of 26? Got 25 twice now. Looking for a bid of 26. 26. How about a bid of 26? Anybody bid of 26? Last and final call at 25. Looking for a bid of 26 now. 26. Anybody bid of 26? Looking for a bid of 26 now. Anybody bid of 26? And we're sold at 25. Thomas Mangan, thank you very much, sir. Sold at 25. What? Kelly Ray passed away unexpectedly today. She was a moderator on many of the channels in coin community. Prayers for her family, many friends. Wow. That's a very unexpected thing. I was actually planning on trying to visit her when we went down there because I was getting ready to go down to Florida in July. I was going to visit with her. Her and her husband were selling their place, getting ready to move. I think they were getting ready to move to Alabama. Man, that's horrible. Well, I'll have to try to contact her family if I can. I appreciate you letting me know, Sir Gold. That's horrible. I take a second here to recoup myself. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'll get started on the next item. I appreciate the news. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. Wow. I guess that's one of those things that we can always know the fragility of life and how we should be thankful that we have every day we do. Okay, lot number 4 here. Lot number 4. It's a sheet of 20 coins, all early Lincolns. It is marked at $40. It's a $40 sheet. I'm going to start this off at 25. 25, anybody bid of 25? 25, looking for a bid of 25? Look at that, there's a 1910. That's nearly an AU coin there. It's an XF to AU coin. There's a 1913D. Here's a 1915. Looking for a $25 start on this. $25, just a little bit over $1 a coin. Here's 1916S. There's a 1917S. 1918S. There's Coin Junkie at 25. 25, there's a 1919S. Coin Junkie at 25, looking for a $26 bid now. Anybody bid at 26? Here's a 1920S. Look how nice that is. It's a nice XF coin there, 1920S. Marked at $40, but this sheet could easily be worth quite a bit more than that. There's a 24S. Here's Otis at $30. There's a 25. Look at that. Really nice looking 1925. And a 25D. Here's a 25S. A little bit of a spot there. 26D. There's a 28D. And a 28S. It's a small S. That's a nice coin though. Look at the condition of that. You've got an album that you're working on. Missing any of this? This is a great deal. Great deal right here. Here's a 1929D. Turn my lights up just a little bit and see if it gets any better. Yeah, a little bit. 1932. Here's a 32D. And a 1933. Good evening, Brady. Hello, Taco John. So I'll go back through them again while we're bidding. 35, Steve McPherson at 30. Actually, Thomas Mangum Gives me a $35 bid. 35, looking for a bid of 36. 36. Anybody bid of 36? Got 35, looking for a bid of 36. How about a bid of 36? Anybody bid of 36? Go through this one more time, then I'll start counting it down. So we start off with a 1909. Then move to a 1910. Really nice one. Stanley at 37. 37, now looking for a bid of 38. 38, now anybody bid of 38? There's a 1915. 1915 is one of those ones that's kind of tough to get in higher grades. There's a 16S. Is that an S? Yep, it's an S. I think it's an S. Yeah, that's an S. Here's a 17S. See, I haven't even looked at these coins. I don't really know that much about what they are. There could be anything in these. There's an 18S. Stephen now at $40. 40, looking for a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41? Stephen McPherson at $40, looking for a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41? Looking for a bid of 41. 41, how about a bid of 41? There's a 1920S. Beautiful 1920S right there. It's a 24S. 1925 plain. This one's a extremely fine near AU coin. There's a 25D. $25S. There is a 26D, really nice one. 28D. 28S. Got Steven at $40, looking for a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41? 41. Looking for a bid of 41 now, anybody bid of 41? Probably if you looked all this up at retail, you'd have well over $50 here. $40 going once, looking for a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41? Looking for a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41? Looking for a bid of 41 now, anybody bid of 41? Looking for a bid of 41, anybody bid of 41? Got $40 now going twice, looking for a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41? See what my favorite coin in here is. Probably this 1910 right here. It's a really nice looking 1910. There's Otis at 41. 41, looking for a bid of 42 now. 42, anybody bid of 42? Looking for a bid of 42. There's Stephen at 42. 42, 42 now, looking for a bid of 43. 43, there's Stanley at 43. 43 now, 44. 44, looking for a bid of 44. 44, anybody bid of 44? Looking for a bid of 44. How about a bid of 44? Anybody bid of 44? Got 43. Looking for a bid of 44. 43 going once. Looking for a bid of 44. Looking for a bid of 44. Anybody bid of 44? Looking for a bid of 44 now. Anybody bid of 44? Stephen at 45. Stephen McPherson at 45. 45. Looking for a bid of 46. How about a bid of 46? Anybody bid of 46? 46 now. Anybody bid of 46? Looking for a bid of 46 now. Anybody bid of 46? 45. Looking for a bid of 46. Got 45. Counting down. Going once at 45. Looking for a bid of 46. 46. Anybody bid of 46? Here's Stanley at 46. 46 now. 47. 47. Looking for a bid of 47. Anybody bid of 47? $47. Looking for a bid of $47. Anybody bid of 47? There's Stephen at 47. 47 now. 48. 48, looking for a bid of 48. $48. Anybody bid of 48? Looking for a bid of 48 now. Anybody bid of 48? 48 now. Looking for a bid of 48. Got a $47 bid. Looking for a bid of 48. 47. We're going once at 47. Looking for a bid of 48 now. 48. Anybody bid of 48? Looking for a bid of 48. This is actually a bit of a woody. If you look at it, you got stripes stretching north and south on this one. At $47 going twice. Looking for a bid of 48 now. 48. Anybody bid of 48? Last and final call at 47. Looking for a bid of 48. 48. Anybody bid of 48? Bid of 48. Anybody bid of 48? And I'm sold at 47. Stephen McPherson, thank you very much, sir. Much, much appreciated. Next item that I have are actually very specially minted coins. I want to get a full set out to show to you. With one bid, you get a full set. Full set is 8 coins, and these are mint set pieces from 2009. These are the satin mint set coins for 2009. You've got the Philadelphia mint in 4 coins in a package, and then you get the Denver mint 4 coins in a package. These are the ones that are actually minted, I believe, out of copper. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but these are the satin finish coins. Start these off at $12.12. Anybody bid a 13? Looking for a bid of 13 now. 13. Anybody bid a 13? Looking for a bid of 13? How about a bid of 13? $13. Looking for a bid of 13. How about a bid of 13? Anybody bid a 13? That is not toning on the coin. You see how if I just turn it just a little bit, that color disappears? That's just how the plastic is refracting or reflecting in the light. Looking for a bid of 13 now. 13. Anybody bid of 13? Ken, if you are not registered with us, you'll have to register before you can bid. Registration is done by sending an email to coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. What I need is your YouTube username with your given name and your PayPal email address. PayPal email address comes after that, and we will get you registered so that you can bid. But here's the set: the 4 2009 coins and the 4 2009D coins. And Mark Thomas at 18 now. Okay, let me check the email real quick, Ken. If you have sent it in, I want to be able to get you to a point where you can bid. So let me check this real quick. We got Mark Thomas at 21 now, looking for a bid of 22. 22, anybody bid of 22? 22, looking for a bid of 22. Anybody bid of 22? Hang on. Oh, really? Come on. Ken Nickel is registered. Ken Nickel is registered. We've got Ken Nickel registered now. Got Coins and Ghouls bidding a $26 bid. 26. Looking for a bid of 27. Now 26. Looking for a bid of 27. How about a bid of 27? Anybody bid of 27? Ken Nickel is registered. I see that also David Ramsey has sent in registration. Cherry Picker. And also Coin Addict 411. If you're a present Cherry Picker or Coin Addict 411, I'll let you know that you are registered to bid now. I have your email. Ken Nickel at 27. 27, looking for a bid of 28 now. 28. Anybody bid of 28? Looking for a bid of 28. I tell you what, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. I'll give a stop bidding on this. And I have 8 sets of these. 8 sets. Bin at 25. 8 sets, bin at 25. Start with my highest bidder going down. Start at Coins and Ghouls, Ken Nickel, Thomas. No, I see Donnie Wayne. Donnie Wayne says he'll take 1. Now let me know a number too, because I can sell you any quantity up to 8, but I have to start with the highest and work my way down. So let me know. I've got Coins and Ghouls, I've got Ken Nickel, I've got Donnie Wayne, I've got Thomas Mangan. Then I've got, let's see who's after that, Mark Thomas. And then Penny Hoarder. Those are my top 6. So at $25, I've got, hang on a second, let me get back over to my sheet so that I can see what I'm doing. Oops, I'm sorry. I meant to get more in there for you. I'm talking to Eric now. Here we go. Sorry, Eric. Now that I have my sheet together and I know what I'm doing, I've got, let's see, Coins and Ghouls wants 1. Ken Nickel wants 1. Donnie Wayne wants 1. And then I've got Thomas Mangum never spoke back up again. So you have to let me know if you want one, Thomas. You have the 4th spot is yours, should you want it, at $25. And then the 5th spot, I'm sorry, is Mark Thomas. He wants his. And then Penny Hoarder will take his. So I've got 6 spots spoken for. I've got 8 total. So on the 8 total, the first 2 that I didn't mention that did a bin on it would be Stephen McPherson and Stanley Zolkowski. So for right now, let's leave spot 4 empty. That would be for Thomas Mangan. Okay, Thomas Mangan says to pass on it. So, yeah, that's correct. Do Mark Thomas, then Penny Hoarder, and then Steve McPherson, Stanley Zolkowski, and Crispy Mofo. And that will work. That has all of them spoken for, a total of 8 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to be sure again. I've got 8. Yeah, have 8 total sets. Philadelphia and Denver together. All right, here we go. Next up, what do I have next? Oh, okay. Hang on just a second. Now here's something I've got. I've got these showing as auction, but they're not actually auction. They're direct sale. And I wish I had a camera that I could show this to you with. Let's see. Let me go back to this camera and see if maybe I can show it to you this way. We have a sheet of 8 coins. A sheet of 8 coins here. And these are early Lincolns. I have 1909, 1912, 1915, 1916. And the retail value of this sheet, 1916S, let's see, what else do I have here? 26S, 25D, 23S, 1920 Philadelphia. Retail value of this sheet is $20. It's a little bit over $20. I'm selling these direct out as a bin for $10. So they're half value. So these are going to be a bin at $10. Now, hang on for a second. Because I have not only this sheet, but I have very, very little repetition going into a second sheet that has the same basic value. There's 1911, 1913D. There's a 1915D, 1917S, 28S, 27D, 1920S, 1920D. And then I have a third sheet, very minor repetition, 1912, 1914, 1916, 1921S, 28D, 26D, 24S, and a 1925S. So I have 3 sheets, 3 different sheets here that will be $10 each. And if you want to buy more than one, I'll make sure that you don't get repetition. There's a total of 3 different sheets. So you can bin 1, bin 2, bin 3. They're at $10 a piece. Half of retail value. Bin 1, bin 2, bin 3. Let me know what you want on this. I've shown you the 3 different sheets I have, so I have a total of 3 different sheets. Now, if you want more than 3, you'll get repetition. But if you want 3 sheets, there's only one issue that's repeated between the two, and that's the 1912P. But out of the rest of it, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4 is 24 coins. You get 24 coins. 23 of them are all different. So Malcolm wants a bin of 2 each, which means a total bin of 6, right? So Malcolm wants 2 each for a bin of 6. Penny Hoarder wants a bin of 3. Dunny Wayne wants a bin of 3. So that's 2, 3, 4. 4 sets out of 8 gone. There's Dennis with a set of the 3. Stanley with a bin of the set of 3. And I have 2 more. JJ Attic wants the first sheet with the 26S. Okay, so for Malcolm, I may have not done this right, but we'll do it like this. Malcolm's going to get 2 of each, which is 6 times. I may have to put some extras down here, which I will do now. Malcolm gets 6, Eric. Get 6, and I'll make sure that they're not repeated. Then so Penny Hoarder gets 3. Dunny Wayne gets 3. Dennis gets 3. Stanley gets 3. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets. Then JJ Addict wants one of the sets with 26S on it, which I'll take care of that right now. Let's put his name on this one. I think I probably did this wrong, but we'll work it out. Okay, I got JJ Attic, the one with the 26S in it. So put him down for 1. And then, Otis, did you want 2 sheets or 2 sets of the 3? Not sure, Otis. So you say bin 2. Bin 2 would mean I would give you 2 different sheets, which is fine if that's the way you want to go. I'm thinking for right now, Otis meant that he wanted 2 sheets. Total of $20. So put Otis down for 2. And then I'll call it quits from there. All right, that works. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much. Now I really wish I had a camera that would show what I need it to. Let's see. How can I do this? Because I can't do this without showing it on camera. Got a Robox here. It's got some nice stuff. This is going to be upside down, and I'm sorry for that. But it is going to be upside down. Here, let me see if I can change that. No, not really. I really wish I had a way of making this better, but I don't. So here is the box. This is a box. I started it at $1. Anybody give me a bid? P. Adams gives me a bid of $1, bid of $1, looking for a bid of 2. Now I need a bid of 2. Here's Mark at 5. Here's a 1937. I'm sorry this is upside down, but this is the best I can do right now because my other camera just shot. There's a 37 uncirculated. There's a 38 uncirculated. There's a 38D uncirculated. There's a 39 uncirculated. There's a 1939D uncirculated. 1942, 1942D, 1944. That says it's a D over S, but I highly doubt it. No, it's a RPM. I believe it's RPM number 1 or number 5. That's a 1944 D RPM. It's not the D over S. Let's see. We have a 51 here. We have a 52D. These are all uncirculated. Another 52D. Got crispy at $30. 30. Looking for a bit of 35. 35. How about a bit of 35? Anybody out there want a $35? 30. Anybody bid 35? Got a 53. There's a 53D. I'll get my camera. I'm going to buy new cameras. I'm just tired of this. My cameras decide to go out and don't work, and then they come back, and then they go out again. So we're going to change this next week. But right now, unfortunately, I have to do this upside down for you. Here's another 54D. Here's a 54S. There's a 55D, a 55S, another 55S. There's another 55S. There's another 55S. Okay, so you get an idea of what's in here. These go wheat cents. These are all wheats. These are all wheats in the late 50s. So 56, a 56D, actually two 56Ds, 57, 58, 58D, 58D. Okay, and you get up to here, and this starts memorials. 59. 60, 60D, 61D, 64, 67. There's some 69S, 70D, 70S, 71, 71S, 75, 76, 77, 78. Goes up to 87. And here's 1990, 91, 92, 93D, 94, 95D, 98D, 2000, 2001, 2006, and 2008. So there is a large grouping of mostly really nice condition coins from 1937 all the way up through 2008. 1937 to 2008. All mostly uncirculated, about, I'm going to say 75, 80 coins here, something like that. And we got a $55 bid. $55 bid, you're under $1 coin. Under $1 coin at $55, looking for a $60 bid. 60, anybody bid a $60? 60, how about a bid of $60? Anybody bid a $60? 60, anybody bid a 60? Got a 55. Looking for a $60 bid. How about a $60 bid? Anybody bid a $60? $60, anybody bid a $60? Got $55 going once, looking for a $60 bid. 55, looking for a $60 bid. You've got about $100 worth of coins here. 55, looking for a $60 bid. 60, anybody bid a 60? 55, going once, looking for a bid of $60. Anybody bid a $60? $60, anybody bid a 60? Got 55. 55 now going twice, looking for a bid of $60. $60, anybody bid a $60? Looking for a bid of $60 now. Anybody bid a $60? The last and final call at $55, looking for a $60 bid. 60, anybody bid a $60? Looking for a $60 bid. Anybody bid a 60? Looking for a bid of 60? Anybody bid a 60? Gonna be a heck of a deal. Give it just a couple more seconds, then it's gonna go away. We're sold to Crispy at 55. That's a great deal, Crispy. Got yourself some nice coins there for 55 bucks. Tell you what. All right. Very nice, very nice. Next coin up. Let me see if I can get this to correct itself because I'm not that color. Let's see here. Got all kinds of stuff just not really working out right. Let's see if I can make this. Where am I? Micro, there we are. Let me see if I can deactivate and reactivate and come back the right color. Yep. How about that? Something really just goes hinky on my stuff once in a while here. Here's my next item. Next item is a 1972 DDO number 2. It has a big black spot on the obverse, but it doesn't affect any of the doubling, which I will proceed to show you now using my other microscope. Let me see if I can get my other microscope together here. Flip my light on. And what is going on here? Oh, I've got it set on high res. Hang on a second. There we go. That ought to work. There's the date area. You can see a little bit of the doubling on the bottom of the 2 and the bottom of the 7, on the inside of the 9. But you come on over here, and you can see it pretty well. Let me turn it this way. I'm going to start this off at $9. $9 only. We started at $9. It's 1972D DDO number 2. 1972D DDO number 2. Here you can see the doubling on the UST, especially on the T there of trust. And bring it on around this way. Here it is on the W, and on the word God, and on the word in, and then here on the top of the L, the top crossbar of the L. Oosh, where am I? Come on, Chuck. There we go. Now you can see it. Got mark at 10, crispy at 11. $11 bid now, looking for $12. Anybody bid at $12? Good bid at $12. How about a bid at $12? 12. Anybody bid at 12? Look a bid at 12 now. Anybody bid at 12? There's mark at 12. 12 now, 13. Now 13. Looking for bid at 13. $13. Anybody bid at 13? This one is Coneca listed. It is also listed by Wexler. It is 1972D DDO number 2. 1972D DDO number 2. Got crispy at 13. 13 now, looking for a bid of 14. 14, how about a bid of 14? Anybody bid of 14? Look a bid of 14 now. Anybody bid of 14? Let me take it out of this stupid holder. That might make it easier. Wow, what do you know? That makes it show up so much better. There you go. Now you can see that doubling. There it is on Wii. 13 at crispy. Looking for a bid of 14. 14 now. Anybody bid of 14? Looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? Anybody bid of 14? $14. Looking for a bid of 14. Anybody bid of 14? There's how Liberty is double. Let me flip it around so the shadows hit it just right. You can actually see the doubling very clearly. There it is. On the L-I-B-E-R. L-I-B-E-R. Here it is on the inside of the B, the inside of the E, and the top of the E, and the top of the B, the top of the I, the top of the L. Got mark at 14. 14 now, looking for a bid of 15. Looking for a bid of 15. 15 now, anybody bid of 15. Got crispy at 15. 15 now, looking for a bid of 16. 16, anybody bid of 16. Looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Anybody bid of 16. Looking for a bid of 16. 16 now, anybody bid of 16. Got 15. 15 going once. Looking for a bid of 16. Looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Anybody bid of 16? Got 15 going twice now. Looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Anybody bid of 16? Last and final call at 15. Looking for a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? Anybody bid of 16? And sold to Crispy at 15. I appreciate it, Crispy. Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to leave my scope on because my next few lots are all better under the microscope than they are not. Well, except for this one. This one is better, actually, without the microscope. Moving on to our next item. Let's go over to the Dino again. This is a sexy, sexy coin. I love this one. It is a very nice Very nice. Okay, you'd think this is an off-center, right? This is not an off-center, folks. This is a misaligned obverse die because the obverse is off, but if you look at the reverse, it's normal. Very beautiful coin, starting at $39 here. $39 for this. Beautiful error. So you have this side here. Let me see if I can get better light on this. A little bit better light. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is the reverse, and then the obverse. The obverse on this thing's like 15% off. Hello, Jeremy. So we got Mark Thomas at a $40 bid. 40 now, looking for a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41? Look a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41? Looking for a bid of 41. How about a bid of 41? Anybody bid of 41? $40. Looking for a 41. 41. Anybody bid of 41? Look a bid of 41 now. Anybody bid of 41? This thing's worth about $75 or so. I've seen them sell for better than that. Nice 1956D. Way off on the obverse. This is definitely a very nice misaligned obverse die. Flip it over and it looks more or less normal. Got Crispy at 41. 41 now, looking for a bit of 42. 42, how about a bit of 42? Anybody bid of 42? Nice XF to AU coin. Mark Thomas back at 42. 42 now, looking for a bit of 43. 43. This is the most severely misaligned obverse die coin I have ever owned. Almost didn't want to sell it, but then thought, nah, it doesn't really fit in my collection. So there's Crispy at 45. I am going to photograph this one and use this photograph extensively in my teachings into the future, because this is a very nice, very classic example of a misaligned obverse die. Your obverse die is probably, I'm going to say, between 10 and 15% off, and your reverse is normal. Got Crispy at 50. 50 now, looking for a bit of 55. 55, how about a bit of 55? A bit of 55. 55, looking for a bit of 55. 90, a bit of 55. Got Crispy at 50 going once, looking for a bit of 55. 55, 90, a bit of 55. 55, a bit of 55. Look for a bit of 55. 90, a bit of 55. 55. Got $50 going twice now. Looking for a bit of 55. 55, a bit of 55. Looking for a bit of 55. 90, a bit of 55. Last and final call at $50. Looking for a bit of 55. How about a bit of 55? A bit of 55. Looking for a bit of 55. 90, a bit of 55. Beautiful coin. Get your bid in now. I'm about to type sold. And we're sold. Crispy Mofo, $50. I appreciate it, sir. Take very good care of this coin. I have been honored to own it. What do we got next? How about this? This is a rather common RPM if you're looking through circulated wheat bags. But as an uncirculated coin, especially a nice BU coin, this is very scarce. And here is what this is. 1955D, RPM number 2. 1955D, 1mm002. Got a beautiful BU coin here. Does have a couple of little issues, like a spot on the cheek and such, but it is a nice bright red coin. Bright red BU coin. Going to start this off at $9. $9. Hello, Mr. Evans. $9. Looking for a bid of $9. 9. Anybody get me? It started at 9. Anybody bid a 9? Look a bit of 9. Not a bit of 9. $9. Anybody bid a $9? Anybody bid a 9? Look a bit of 9. Not a bit of 9. A lot of people have this in circulated condition, but in uncirculated, these are quite scarce. Not easy to find at all. Joe McBride starts me at $9, looking for a bit of 10, bit of 10, anybody bit of 10. There's Chris Hurley, $10, $10 now, looking for a bit of 11 now, anybody bit of 11, look a bit of 11. You can see this one, can you? You might even be able to attribute it, right? $11 looking for $11 bid. $11 bid. Anybody bid $11? There's Ted at 11. 11 now 12. Now 12. Anybody bid at 12? There's Mark Thomas at 12. 12 now looking for a bid at 13. 13. Anybody bid at 13? Malcolm at 14. Malcolm comes back at 14, looking for a $15 bid. 15. Anybody bid at 15? Look a bid at 15. There's Tim at 15. Tim at 15 now 16. 16 looking for a bid of 16. 16. Anybody bid at 16? Looking for a bid of 16. 16 looking for a bid of 16. Now anybody bid of 16. 16. Anybody bid of 16? Watch what happens when I do this. Get this perfect. I got Malcolm at 20 now. Malcolm at 20. I'm going to go full resolution on this. Bam. Look at that. Look how clear that is. Beautiful. Here's Timothy Morell at 22. 22, looking for a bid at 23. Now 23, anybody bid at 23? There's Ted at 25. 25, looking for a $26 bid. 26, anybody bid at 26? Looking for 26 now, anybody bid at 26? 26, anybody bid at 26? Looking for a bid at 26 now. 26, anybody bid at 26? 26, need a bid at 26 now. Anybody bid at 26? Looking for a bid at 26. Got 25, looking for a bid at 26. Going once at 25, looking for a bid at 26 now. 26, anybody bid at 26? At 25, going twice now. Looking for a bid at 26. 26 now. Anybody bid at 26? Looking for a bid at 26. 26. Anybody bid at 26? Last and final call at 25. Looking for a bid at 26. Anybody bid at 26? Looking for a bid at 26? Timothy Morell says he's out. Looking for that $26 bid. There's Crispy at 26. Crispy at 26. How about a bid at 27? 27. Anybody bid at 27? Looking for a bid at 27. 27. Now anybody bid at 27? 27, looking for a bid at 27. 27, anybody bid at 27, looking for a bid at 27. 27, anybody bid at 27? Got 26 going once, looking for a bid at 27. Anybody bid at 27? There's Malcolm out. 26, looking for a bid at 27, going twice now. Anybody bid at 27, looking for a bid at 27. 27, anybody bid at 27? Last and final call at 26, looking for a bid at 27. 27, anybody bid at 27? And I am sold at 26 to Crispy. Ted, do you want me to make a note that if I can find the other one I have, I do have another one somewhere. If I can find the other one I have here, would you like to have it at 26? Let me know, Ted. Just back to live mode. All right, folks, next one up. This is something you're not going to see often at all, is one of these in this condition. Let me show you first. Let's actually just take a look at the coin and what the coin looks like. So I'm going to move over to my dyno again. Here's the reverse. And then this is the obverse. This, folks, is a 1944 D/S OMM number 1. This is the most famous OMM of all Lincoln cents. Okay, Carl, if Ted says he doesn't want it, I'll look for it for you. Ted, let me know if you want the second one of those 1955 DRPMs that I have, if I can find it, at $26. I'll add it to your bill. Okay, so this is the coin. I just wanted to show you guys what the luster, what the coin looks like. Now, I'm going to go throw it under the scope. Here's Crispy at 225. 225, get me started at 225. Now looking for a bit of 235. 235, anybody bit of 235. 235, I'll do $10 increments up to 300. If we go to 300. But here we go. Look at that right there. That is a 44 D over S right there, folks. Nice AU coin. Higher quality AU coin. There's a 250. How about a 275? Get a bit of 275 out there. Anybody bit of 275? 275. Look for a bit of 275. Night a bit of 275. 1944 D over S. OMM number 1. Very clearly see the S on this one. You got crispy at 260. 260 now 270. 270 looking for a 270 bid. 270. Anybody bid of 270? 270 now. Anybody bid of 270? Look at a bid of 270. How about a bid of 270? 1944D OMM number 1. This is one of those very few cases as a person that you will make a really good windfall on something you were totally not expecting. I found this coin. This coin I found. I had bought it as a 3-cent wheat. So I'm glad to say that finally I'm making some really good money on one coin. Really good money on one coin. All right, let's go back over to the dyno and take a good look at it again. There's the reverse of it. Got a few bag marks. It's a little bit baggy, but it is a full-blown high-end AU coin. Should get an AU 58 grade. Okay, and Mark is wanting a full inspection of the coin. Here we go. Full inspection. Full inspection, full disclosure. Let me back this out a little bit and make it easier to see all the different bits and pieces. Got 260 looking for 270 bid. Going once at 260 looking for 270 bid. 260 looking for a bid of 270. Anybody bid of 270? 270 now, looking for a bid of 270. How about a bid of 270? Got Mark Thomas at 270 now, 280. 280, looking for a 280 bid, 280. Looking for 280 now, anybody bid of 280? Here's the reverse side for you. The devices on the reverse side. It's nearly an uncirculated coin. It's just a little bit off of being uncirculated. There is a spot there on the end. How often is it that somebody's actually shown you the reverse side of a 44 D over S number 1? Here she is. Here's Crispy at 280. 280, looking for a bit of 290 now. 290, anybody bid of 290? 290, looking for a bit of 290 now. Anybody bid of 290? Full-blown 1944 D over S number 1. Looking for a 290 bid. 290, anybody bid of 290? 290, then 300, then we go to 325. 290, then 300, then we go to 325. Got a 280 bid now. Looking for a bid of 290. 290, how about a bid of 290? Anybody bid of 290? 290, looking for a bid of 290 now. A bid of 290, look a bid of 290. 290. Got 280 going once. Looking for a bid of 290. 290, a bid of 290. Looking for a bid of 290. A bid of 290. Got 280 now going twice. Looking for a bid of 290. How about a bid of 290? A bid of 290. Looking for a bid of 290. 290, a bid of 290. Last and final call at 280. Looking for a bid of 290. 290, anybody bid of 290? Looking for a bid of 290. A bid of 290. Let us sit here for just a second. Let me get it focused. Adjust my lighting a little bit. And go back up to high quality. Get your screenshots now. There it is in full high density, high quality. 1944 D over S number 1. And I'm sold to Crispy at 280. I appreciate it, Crispy. Thank you very much. And thanks to everyone else who has been bidding on this one. This is for sure a very, very scarce coin. Awesome, right? Crispy, congrats. You got yourself a wonderful example of this die variety. I had been looking for these forever and a day. And, well, this one shows up. And I was so giddy. I think I actually made a noise. It's like, oop, oop. That was kind of cool, actually. Really cool when I found that. All right, so next up, we have a 1909 S, over horizontal S. Fine condition, nice coin, starting at $90. $90. Tim Morrell starts me at $90. Tim Morrell starts me at $90. Let me take a look under the scopy scope. And you can see that it's a nice, fine condition, 1909 S Lincoln cent. Of course, there's no VDB on the reverse, but it is a full fine. And a nice one, too. And we will look at the mint mark itself now. We'll go under the other gun. And here it is. You can see here that you have your normal mint mark. Okay, your normal mint mark right here. But then right here is the lower serif and then the lower curve of another mint mark sitting sideways. So it's here and comes out up here. Okay. So this is it's a 1909S 1MM002 RPM number 2 S over S horizontal. It is PCGS recognizable. It is a cherry picker listed coin as well. And Tim Morrell currently has the bid at $90. Looking for a bid at 95, 95, 80 bid at 95. 95, 90 bid at 95, looking for a bid at 95, 95, 80 bid at 95. Looking for a bid at 95, 95, 80 bid at 95. This is one of the RPMs that you'll need to finish a set of RPMs, and these are not so easy to find. B-Wise gives me a bid of 95, 95, now 100. Now 100, looking for a bid of 100. And look at this. This one's even a Woody. 95, looking for a bid of 100 now. There's a 100, Tim Morrell, 100. Now 110. 110, need a bid of 110 now. $10 increments, need a bid of 110. 110, anybody bid of 110, look at a bid of 110. Now 110. Look over a bid of 110. 110, anybody bid of 110, look at a bid of 110 now, do a bid of 110. Here's the reverse side for you. $100, looking for a bid of 110. 110 now, anybody bid of 110. 100 going once, looking for a bid of 110. 110, anybody bid of 110, look at a bid of 110 now, anybody bid of 110. There's B-Wise at 110, 110 now, 120, 120, looking for a bid of 120, 120, anybody bid of 120, look for a bid of 120 now, anybody bid of 120. There's Tim Morrell at 120, 120 now, looking for a bid of 130, 130, anybody bid of 130, look for a bid of 130 now, anybody bid of 130. I'm going to bring it back up on the mint mark and just kind of leave it there. See if I can get it in position. There we go. Get my camera turned to make it straight. Zoom it in. Looking for a bid of 130. 120, looking for a bid of 130. Now 130, anybody bid of 130, look at a bid of 130. How about a bid of 130? Anybody bid of 130? 120. 120 going once, looking for a bid of 130. Anybody bid of 130, look at a bid of 130. Now anybody bid of 130, look at a bid of 130. Now we're going to go full high res. Get your screenshots now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. There it is. Full high res, 1909S, RPM number 2, 1MM002. It's going to move a little bit here. Maybe too much. It did. I moved it too much. There. Let's try that and see what that does. There's 120. Tim Morella, 120, 120 now. Looking for a bit of 130. 130, anybody bit of 130? Looking for a bit of 130. How about a bit of 130? Anybody bit of 130? Look a bit of 130 now. A bit of 130. A little bit of education for you. Here's a little bit of education about the 1909S Lincoln Cent. All 1909S, 1909S VDB have this shape of an S. Notice how the serifs on the outside are parallel to the side of the coin. So it looks like you could fit this coin very neatly into a box with the corners at the serifs. A lot of your fake 1909S Lincoln Cents are going to have a serif that has an angled bottom. That will very clearly show you that you have a fake coin. This is a real coin. It is a real 1909S. It is a real 1909S horizontal. It's an over horizontal. Somewhere around here, I've put away a 1909 SVDB that has this particular mint mark, which is impossible on a VDB, meaning that the VDB was added to the reverse of the coin. That was an interesting one. I got Tim at 120, looking for a bit of 130. 130 now, a bit of 130, look a bit of 130. 120 going once, looking for a bit of 130. 130 now, a bit of 130, look a bit of 130. How about a bit of 130, a bit of 130? Ready, bit of 130, looking for a bit of 130 now, a bit of 130, need a bit of 130, a bit of 130, look a bit of 130. 130. 120 going twice now, looking for a bit of 130. How about a bit of 130, a bit of 130, look a bit of 130. How about a bit of 130, a bit of 130? I got a last and final call now at 120. Looking for a bit of 130. 130. Anybody bit of 130? Need a bit of 130. How about a bit of 130? Anybody a bit of 130? Look a bit of 130. Sold at $120. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim Morell. $120. I appreciate it very much. And this one is now in the books. Let me go back to low res so that we won't have a problem next time around. Here we go. This one's 1956D. It is currently known, again, this is a very strange one. Okay, this is the RPM. Okay, let me get it swung around here so that the breath of air that we get on it looks just right. Looking for that particular. There we go. Now, let me take the exposure time down on it just a little bit to get it a little bit darker. Okay, the first thing that we have here, we have a D over D RPM. That's obvious. You've got a split in the D right here. But what we are looking at is this mark right here and this mark right up here. Well, for a lot of people, let me do a screenshot of this real quick and we'll play with it. If I do a screenshot of this, okay, for most people, you can see that there is, let me make this larger. Hang on a second. We're going to keep it in blue. We'll do a customize in blue though, and I will make it a thick point pen. Okay, there. Okay, so we're going to do this in red, but you can see this part right here, and you can see this part right here. Okay. Now, to a lot of people, this at one point in time was thought to represent an S. Just like that. So we thought it was a D over S. But through modern technology and through doing some overlays, it was found that this instead is just a D over D. Earlier die-state coin was found that proved this was a D over D. So let me do this again and show you where the D really is. This is part of the bottom of the D as you see it here. Okay, see they match one another. This right here, this little hook, is actually this part of the inside of the mint mark. So if you trace this on around, you're going to be looking at it like this. And that's what it is. This is a D over D over D, tilted and east. D over D over D, tilted and east, or northeast. But it is RPM number 12. They are scarce. They're difficult to find. And we're going to start this one off at $19. 19, anybody bid a 19? Here is the coin live again. And you can see where it was thought that this might have been an S, because this line appears to go downward. It appears to kind of go down and curve around, but it is not an S. This is a D over D, over D, D over D over D. And I'm starting this one off at $19. RPM number 12, 1mm012. Get me started, $19, $19 bid, anybody bid a 19. 19, look over a bit of 19, anybody bid a 19, look a bit of 19, anybody bid a 19. Let me get this lit up for you just right. There we go. And take you around and show you how pretty the coin is. Nice early mid-die stake coin. And this is 1956D, 1mm12. Nobody's giving me a bid. I'm still looking for a bid. $19, looking for a $19 open. Anybody give me a $19 bid? Otherwise, I'll skip it. $19, 19, looking for a bid of 19. Anybody bid a 19, look for a bid of 19. You get a coin that was once recognized as an OMM by Coppercoins, by Wexler, and at one point even by Coneca. But Coneca quickly reversed its ruling on it and found it to be a D over D. It wasn't until we did a roll reveal on a 56D roll, and I found a few of these that were in early die state, that you could actually see other parts of the D that confirmed that this was a D over D over D, not a D over S. Does anybody want to get a $19 coin? 19, anybody bid a 19, look a bit of 19, 19 now, anybody bid a 19. Only once at 19, looking for a bit of 19, anybody bid a 19. I'm twice now at 19, looking for a bit of 19, open at 19, there's Taco John at 19, 19 now, 20. 20, looking for a bit of 20, 20, anybody bid a 20, looking for a bit of 20 now, anybody bid a 20, look a bit of 20. 20, how about a bit of 20, anybody bid a 20? 19, look a bit of 20 now, 20, anybody bid a 20, look a bit of 20 now, 20 now, anybody bid a 20, look a bit of 20. Got 19, 19 going once now, look over a bit of 20, 20 now, anybody bid a 20, look over a bit of 20, how about a bit of 20, look a bit of 20 now, anybody bid a 20. The reverse on this one is just as clean as the obverse. Relatively nice, relatively spot free. Might have a few spots and a few hits here and there. That's actually a marker right there of those really heavy die gouges. Got a $19 bid going once, looking for a bit of 20. 20, anybody bid a 20, look a bit of 20, anybody bid a 20. $19 bid going twice now, look for a bit of 20. 20, anybody bid a 20, look a bit of 20, anybody bid a 20, look for a bit of 20. There's the coin. Really nice one. 19, last and final call. Last and final call. Look for a bit of 20. How about a bit of 20? Anybody bit of 20? Look a bit of 20. Now, anybody bit of 20? No, it's closer to the actual color. All right. That does it. We're sold. Sold Taco John. $19. I appreciate it, Taco John. Thank you very much, sir. What do I have left here? I do have something left. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do a proof cent pull, and we are selling it today. So here we go. proof scent pull, in case you guys are unfamiliar with how proof scent pulls work. Let me get this set back up. No, how about if I go this way? There we go. If you guys are unfamiliar with proof scent pulls, what we do is we pull out a box of proof scents for everyone who has purchased a spot in this proof scent pull. We make a poker chip for that person. We put the poker chips in a bag, and we pull the poker chips at complete random, and whoever's poker chip is pulled gets the next coin in the box. The coins in the box go everywhere from 1953 proof all the way up through 2019 proof, or maybe even 2020. I think I have some 2020 proofs in there now. But 1953 through 2020. I'm going to sell a number of spots. I'm going to make sure there's at least a couple of 53, 54, 55, 56 proofs in there, because those are the nice ones. Those are the ones everybody wants, but we're going to sell the spots at $2 a piece. I can only sell a maximum of 10 spots per person at $2 a piece. Maximum spots 10. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a shotgun start like I would normally do with reveals. They're $2 per coin, up to 10 coins per person, and I am going to hit the go. I am limited on the number of spaces, so if you can't get in, you can't get in, but I'm going to try to get everybody in here. Well, there's no RPMs on proof coins. These are all proofs. Well, there are RPMs on proof coins, but they're kind of scarce. But anyhow, we will do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. What you do is you tell me a bin with a quantity up to 10. So you want bin 1, bin 2, bin 5, bin 10, bin max. Okay, Rockzilla. Rockzilla gets 10. Yo Man for 10. Timothy Morrell for 10. Taco John for 10. Stephen A for 10. Penny Hoarder for 10. Malcolm for 10. P. Adams for 10. Angie wants 3. Mark Thomas for 10. Stephen McPherson for 5. Carl for 10. Now, Stephen McPherson is not yet going to show up on the page, Eric. We're just going to have to type his whole name in. I have all of my current bidders that I put together before the auction. I've actually got a sheet that it goes and it reads and automatically fills in people's names. We don't have his name on here automatically yet because he's not on that sheet yet. Oh, he does fill in? Okay. Never mind. Yeah, that's because he was already registered. That's right. It was the other gentleman who wasn't registered yet. But anyhow, we've got Rockzilla for 10, Yo Man for 10, Timothy Morrell for 10. Do you want me to go ahead and type in names here for you? 4, 5, 10. Okay, so we've got Tim Morrell. Then we've got Taco John for 10. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Then we got Penny Hoarder for 10. Then we've got Malcolm for 10. And then we've got P. Adams for 10. And let's see who's next. Angie for 3. And then I have Mark Thomas for 10. Stephen McPherson for 5. Carl for 10. Then I've got Ted Evans for 10. Got Coins and Ghouls for 5. Then I've got Rithy for 5. Then I got Otis for 5. And then I've got Stanley for 10. And Dennis Paulson for 10. And then Ted Evans for 10. I didn't get Ted in there. Yeah, I did. I already got Ted Evans in there for 10. And then Angie wants 2 more. I can only do a maximum of 10 per person. And Coins and Ghouls wants his other 5. And that is about going to do it. Okay, I can get Rithy in there for 5 more. Okay, let me get these other guys taken care of here. Okay, so I've got Thomas Mangan for 3. And then I've got Gulf Coast for 3. And then I've got Crispy for 10. And that will do it. That's all I can fit in. That's all I'm going to fit in this time around. Let me get names. Let me help out with the names here. Wait a minute, how did that happen? Did Angie call for... She called for 3 the first time around. That's weird. I don't know how that happened. I'm going to get her for another one on the bottom. Okay, so I've got her for 3 and then another 2. Is she in there for the another 2? Okay, that might be her other 2. Hang on. Yeah, it was her other 2. Okay. I got it. Never mind. All good. Sometimes these things get a little bit confusing. And let's see. Coins and Ghouls. That's his second 5. Okay. So, back off. Let me sort for just a second so I can be sure that I've got everybody in there the way they want to be. So I've got a sort by lot, then by winner sort. Okay, folks, let me call these out to you. And you let me know if I'm incorrect, if I'm wrong. So Angie gets a total of 5. Carl gets his 10. Coins and Ghouls for 10. Crispy for 10. Dennis for 10. Gulf Coast for 3. Malcolm for 10. Mark Thomas for 10. Otis for 5. P. Adams for 10. Penny Hoarder gets 10. And make sure this again. Hang on just a second. Okay. Rithy Yorth for 10. Rockzilla for 10. Stanley for 10. Stephen A. This is Stephen A. Hang on. Stephen A. gets 10. Steve McPherson for 5. Taco John, 10. Ted Evans, 10. Thomas Mangan for 3. Is it Timothy Morrell? Is Timothy in on this? Yeah. Okay, Timothy Morrell for 10. And Yo Man for 10. Yo Man come in? I didn't see Yo Man. Oh, there he is. Yo Man for 10. He was the second one on there. Okay. Now let me know if I have messed up, if I did not get you. If I did not get you, let me know. Carl, I can only do 10 maximum per person. This is such a large show anyway. It just overwhelms me if I have to do any more than 10 per person. We'll do another proof cent pull in a few weeks, but for right now, this is kind of where I have to be with it. If you don't see what you were supposed to get on your invoice when you receive your invoice, let me know, and I will do what I can to correct the issue. Yeah, Mark Moneytech is going to bum. She missed it. Yep. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't really do much more. Let's see. How many do I have in here now? Given we do at least about a minute per coin, so this is how many minutes long the show is going to be. How many coins do I have in here? 181. 181 coins, so it's going to be 180 minutes as it is. That's 3 hours. Can't really do much better than that. All right. Well, I appreciate it, folks. Thank you guys so much for being here this evening. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for continually supporting the channel. I keep trying to do the best I can to provide great stuff for us. So I'm always on the hunt for more. Always on the hunt to do better. Always looking for improvement in my ways. If anybody has anything that I could do that would improve, please let me know by email. My email address, my personal email address is cd@coppercoins.com. cd@coppercoins.com. You can contact me there. And I appreciate everyone being here this evening. Good evening, good night to all, and happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there. Much appreciated, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the reveal show. We're going to have about 8 new rolls. One of them's going to be that 1955D replacement roll. But I appreciate it. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.